ShinRobjira.
The Funko finale is upon us, and today we are talking about the standard releases of the jumbo-sized Kong and Godzilla Pops that I've somewhat talked about beforehand. These boys are sporting the screen paint jobs though, so let's see if Funko can bring it on home and make these boys well worth the near 3-month-long wait time. And up first, we're going to be talking about the jumbo-sized MONKE. Kong's ape! Yes, I'm aware. Now, I don't mean to be a broken record, but pretty much everything I've ever said about a Funko Kong in the past, I'm going to say here, just, bigger and more accurate colors. The sculpt on Kong's face is clean and ferocious. Yes, still more ferocious and intense than Sham. The teeth this time around are much more cleanly painted as compared to Monday Monkey. And the beard this time around was handled with so much more poise and rationality that I really do have to give it to Funko. This do be looking rather nice. Again, fantastic detail. Got the little scar on Kong's nostril there. And pretty much when it comes to Kong's noggin over here, it's more of the same. Ears, a lot of fur, another ear, it's the face. And now taking a close look at the MONKE titties, we can see that some of the gray did splash onto the fur/hair over here. It's a little bit cleaner over here, but we do have some chippage over here, some rubbage. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's glue. It looks unsanitary. But everything else seems pretty par for the course when it comes to Jumbo Funko Kong. Look at those monkey cheeks! And I really couldn't complain. We are a little marked up on the fist over here with some paint bubbles, but Kong is pretty much going to be using this hand just to stand up, so I'm really not that bummed out about it. The detailing on the fist over here, though, is very, very nice. And I don't think I showed this with the Neon City Boy, but look at the monkey feet. Monkey copyright. Monkey copyright part 2. Yeah, for the most part, though, Jumbo Monkey is pretty fresh. Sure, we're still having the fugly seam issue that we had with Neon City Lights Kong in pretty much all the same places, but for the most part, I really can't complain. The paint and detail for Jumbo Monkey pretty much go hand in hand in showcasing that Funko can do really awesome things if they put their budget to it. Sure, we got some fugly seams, some glue, and some paint mishaps here and there, but for the most part, I would say that Jumbo Monkey is solid star worthy for both paint and detail. Now let's see just how Jumbo Monkey is. Jumbo Monkey over here is definitely big monkey. Big as he towers over the standard Kong releases from the Funko GVK line. I love that this thing can stand next to them and feel like a companion piece instead of just, here's the bigger, better version of it. I really, really do appreciate that. Sure, the figure could have used a little bit more in some areas, but for the most part, for a Jumbo Funko Monkey, Jumbo Kong over here is absolutely awesome, and anybody who says otherwise is a dingbat. I'm sorry. This is awesome. How could you not love this? Now let's take a look at articulation. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. That actually looks a hell of a lot more cooler. Yeah, Jumbo Monkey's gonna get a solid star for articulation. It is what it is. Now let's move on to Jumbo Godzilla. Yes. No. Upon getting this guy out of the box, I honestly thought he would be the ultimate cap-off to this Funko GVK line, but but he has the exact same issue his 6-inch counterpart has, and genuinely, this looks really mid? Funko, I'm gonna tear about this again. You have this great sandy green for Godzilla's base color here. He looks fantastic like this. And then you turn him to the side just a little bit and his arms don't match, his back doesn't match, the back of his head doesn't match, and it's on both major sides of the figure. It's like that on the feet, which look at this two-tone crackadozer over here. What were you doing, Funko? Why did you neglect Magoji feats like this? And look at this tail. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. You did such a great job. Look at that, Funko. Congratulations. You, what the hell, man? This color scheme is awesome. I love this color scheme for Godzilla. But why are you going two-tone here? Why? I don't get it, Funko. Did you just forget to paint it? Or is this just your planned color scheme for Godzilla? Two-tone? Why? Allow me to bring a good old friend in for a comparison. I know what you're trying to do, Funko. I really do. And I honestly support it because this would have looked so good if it was evenly distributed on your gigantic Funko Pop. But it really wasn't. And it looks kinda meh, especially in comparison to my dead fish googly-eyed boy over here. Only true OGs would remember. Now what causes me to think that this is just a Funko factory thing and not a planned out paint scheme is the existence of the smaller variant. His arms match, his back matches, the dorsal plates don't match, but I think that was intentional. The back of his head doesn't match, but looking at both of these figures from the back, you can see that this tannish green was supposed to be on more places than just Goji's front. So unless this in and of itself was an accident, my Jumbo Goji is missing a whole other layer of paint. On both sides, man. Both sides! Yeah, this is definitely one of those cases where even if other people's are like this, missing all of this amazing color, I'd still have to take a point off because this is terrible. Why would you plan something out like this to paint him so mismatchedly? Paint's gonna get half the star from me, Funko. I apologize. And plus, the Goji titties over here are just so messily painted. There's a beautiful mixture of that silver gray and tannish green. And then just doing this, you can see just how bad this sticks out and just doesn't match. It doesn't look right, man. But quite possibly the worst part about all this is that when you look at the head over here, it's perfect. It's the perfect combination of the two colors. Yeah, I would say the yogurty tan over here for the membranes of the mouth kind of do throw it all off a little bit. But still, the beautiful mixture over here, if only they did more of that everywhere, including on the lower jaw over here. Yeah, the lower Goji jaw definitely could have used a little bit more of both paint. But man, just looking at this and imagining that all over the areas where Goji only has the silver, this thing would have been a quadruple star. That's how much I would have liked it if they did enough of the variation. The thigh is all painted and it's a bit darker than the normal base coat over here. The rest of the foot is silver, gray, whatever you want to call it. The top of the thigh has a little bit of it. Moving on to the other leg, it's a little bit better, but the foot still remains completely untouched by this sandy green. There's even little drops of that tannish green over here. It's like, why wasn't more of it used, Funko? Oh man, you guys could have had a massive win on your hands with this. I mean, regardless of the paint, the figure still looks awesome. Like, even though I do find the paint and its two-tonedness to be kind of distracting, the detail is still absolutely fantastic. I will give it that. Hell, even on the bottom of the tail and the bottom of the feet over here, this is very nice dry brushing work. Just really? It's over here too? Yeah, we got some copyright over here, some copyright over there. And again, the dorsal fins look fantastic. They do, and I think them staying that silver is perfectly fine. It's just everything around them should have been the tannish green. I'm telling you, Funko, this is a big miss, man. A really big miss. And it's just look at how jarring that looks. Like, why? It just bums me out, though, because this thing is just stacked on a lot of fantastic detail. The paint is just solely what bogs it down. Detail is absolutely going to get a solid star from me because, like it or not, mismatching paint or otherwise, these Jumbo Funko Godzillas are just prime for the pickings. A solid star, much deserved. Again, getting this guy out of his shipping box and then getting him out of the box, it was such a whirlwind of different feelings because I was like, yes, this is going to be the massive finale saving grace of the Funko Godzilla vs. Kong line. And then I saw that he suffered from the exact same thing as his 4 or 5 inch counterpart, and it's just like, ah, man, you could have done so much better, Funko. Why? If not just why, but why me? Why did I get stuck with the copy that didn't have all the paint on it? I don't know, man. I don't know what to attribute this to, be it laziness or a factory error or whatever. But I guess the most I can say out of this is just that I have a Godzilla that's not like everybody else's, maybe. I don't know. But overall, the Godzilla vs. Kong Funko line has been really, really good. Sure, I've had my issues here and there, mostly with paint. But for the most part, I have an entire shelf filled with GVK representation in adorable format. Honestly, if Bandai were doing that, I probably just would have picked up up with Bandai because I'm a Bandai whore, but for the most part, I don't regret getting any of these. I don't regret spending the $200 mid I did to get these when they were first announced on Walmart's website. And I guess I really don't mind reviewing them one by one as they shipped out. Yeah, I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more if I could do it all in one singular spectacular video, but no use crying over spilt milk. The reviews are here, they are done, and this is the finale of it all, and I really can't believe that it is. Again, the emotions are peeking through, guys. Yeah, it might not have been the star-studded finale that I was hoping for, but at the end of the day, I'm happy I got these. I'm kind of lucky that I got these too, because I just keep hearing all these horror stories of people just not being able to find these out in the wild. But if you're one of those people, Big Bad Toy Store, they have them. Amazon as well, but Amazon's kind of overpriced and just not worth it, and that waiting time is ridiculous. His paint job might not be perfect, but I still love him. Anyway, I do so hope you all enjoyed my coverage of the Funko Godzilla vs. Kong line. It's gonna be weird not having these to look forward to, but I'm also kind of glad that way every morning I don't have to look at Walmart and see if one of them's going to be arriving anytime soon and messing up my schedule. I have been ShinRobjira, and I will see you all next week. Peace out, everybody.